because this is actually what is used by the system. So there is also a must to select some radiopharmaceutical from the list, but it can be anything, you know, containing the technetium. Yeah, the volume is also a must. The syringe activity, so what you measure with the dosimeter, is also a must. It can be either megabecquerel or millicurie. Yeah, so for some previous software versions, the millicurie was not really handled in a correct way, but now it is working fine, so it depends on you which one you prefer. So of course you also have to fill in when you measured it with the dosimeter. So when we press the now, the current time will be put here, so you can easily modify it. And administration route is also a must, but actually, so we can predefine everything here. So actually the volume, the activity, and the times which you have to fill in for every single scan. And also the injection start time is a must. Injection stop time, I think it can be empty. And there is also an option to, you know, measure the syringe after the injection. And that's it. So if you fill in everything properly, it will be valid at the end with a green signal in the corner. If it is not fully filled, you cannot reconstruct the data.
But those data we put it is for the quantification?
Yes. Okay.
So where should we call it out? The table.
Which
table?
Which?
The table you will just show us the pharmaceutical one.
So there is a radiopharmaceutical here, and there is an add button.
所以做实验要先把这个填完，它才会做那个定量。那如果我们可以用别的机型？
对啊，我们可以不要先输吗？
就如果怎样不太确定，或者是没有输到，可以用别的机器再做定量。
Can we? Because sometimes we don't use this software, we use another software, emo. So can we correct in that software instead of here? Like we put this information later.
Yeah, it's fine if you put it later.
Because I'm not sure, because they might write to their header.
Yeah, all this information will be stored in the header. Yeah.
So if you don't put it here, then in the header you don't have those information, right?
Yeah, but I'm not sure it is stored in the raw data header. But we can check. Let's open any of them. And I'm learning because
有啊，就是你说还有好几个，然后好多点这样子，好像有放。
要找一下，对，起码单纯一下。哎，是用syringe。对啊，他说不管是用syringe，我们没有那个，我们好像做一个那个帽套的，我们好像那个针红色的针不在用啊。没有，就一般的针。哦，好啊。
我饿了。
对呀，这些好渴，就说这边长期就是没有水可以喝，烦，要出去，而且生了一个水桶，可以冲到这个，如何自来水？你可以出去吗？
没有啊，没有水，没有饮用水。
那个，哎呀，其实有，有，
外面换一层。
Yeah, so it is stored both in the header of the raw data and also in the header of the reconstructed data. So, but the P mode you only analyze the reconstructed data, right?
Yeah.
So I would say it's enough to, because so there is a raw spec data list. So once yeah, there is a manage. Oh, yeah. It's not like the PET, because in case of the PET, you can record that radionuclide window just before the reconstruction. So after the acquisition, it's still modified. But it's not true for the spec. So you have to fill it in before the acquisition starts.
OK， 所以你那些剂量什么的，你要先输进去，
哦，OK，它就不一定。
对，
好，因为它以
它要
后
做定量。
对
不然你就是没有输进去的话，它不会写在那个黑的里面，你用 PMO 的读，它也读不到。
也没办法事后再开的。
对，事后也没就是事后你也没办法用那些东西，反正就是 pharmaceutical 那边就是有做 spec 的，你就把它点进去，然后就把它填一填。
填完它才会是 valid 的，不然它会一直是 invalid。
Okay. So, what parameters do we set up for spec acquisition? So this is a pin spec protocol. What is the other main protocol type? Do you remember? There is the semi-spec. And do you remember which one, stops in more angles to grab the projections? Yeah, the pin spec. Okay, and do you remember the numbers as well, or?
24. Just guessing.
So it was 10, 10, and 14.
10, 10.
Yeah, don't ask why is the same for the fast and the standard.
这是10跟 more。
对，就是它的那个移动，就是它的 projection。fast 10个 ，standard 10个 ，fine 有40个。
你说
不用问他。哦，好，他已经有说了。
OK，
什么东西不要问？
他说上课的时候有说。
没有，就是他们我参他们系统就是设定的，对。
Okay, and of course we can use the side view for positioning the blue box, so the field of view for the spec scan, but it seems to be a little bit not clear enough. So there is a palette window on the right side, and if you press the right click, you can reset it. I don't know, so somehow this windowing is not correct. And now you can put the blue box over the bed. And so this is actually what we see. So the bed is a little bit bended.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not flat enough. Te azt láttad, hogy ennyire meg van hajolva az ágy még mindig?